Mr. Bones.
What up, peeps? Mr. Bones back at you, and I've got a DVD and Blu-ray update to share. Hey, welcome to another physical media movie collection update. What we're going to start off with first here is the ones that cost a few bucks, cost some money, and then they gradually get cheaper. And you won't believe how much cheaper. These three I picked up last month, I think. We have Black Phone 2. This was a really good sequel. I really enjoyed this movie. Got it on Blu-ray instead of 4K because I got to get whatever's available at my Walmart because they don't really like carrying physical media. Together was another favorite new release of mine that came out. If you like the substance, you would enjoy this one. It's not as crazy with the body horror, but it is some crazy, fun body horror. And we have, based off Stephen King, The Long Walk. This was a good movie. If you like King adaptations, I recommend you check this out. This one I just got in the mail. My sister gave me a $10 Amazon gift card, and this is a newer release that I haven't added to my collection yet. And when you know, no slipcover. That's why I hate ordering from Amazon, because they just use stock photos and you don't know what you're getting, but at least I got the movie for my collection. And that's all the new releases I've added recently. Up next, I actually got this stack over here after those. But this is the next, I'm going cheapest last. These, me and my wife stopped at this weird store called the Restore. They sell a little bit of everything like furniture, old ass vinyls, paint, DVDs. I got these from, these are old library rentals, I guess. I think this one was a video store, or maybe it was library too, but all it has is a rating. Rated R on the side. It doesn't have anything like the library name on there or anything on the disc, but it does on the other ones. This one I wasn't a big fan of, and I wasn't really thinking I needed to add it to my collection. Wasn't really planning on trying to seek it out and add it to my collection, but it was 50 cents. So I said, well, damn, now I have to buy it. So that's Clerks 3 on DVD for 50 cents. They had some TV shows. See, this says Greenup County Public Library. Patrick will be familiar with these kinds of stickers. It says what season it is, season 7. A barcode back here. It did have the name on there. My wife got it off the best she could, but I wasn't really wanting to come off. And then that's the 7th season. This is the 3rd season, and there was a sticker there. She was able to get it off there and got the names off the best she could. If she can't get the stuff off that one, I'll have to just reprint the art, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Cents a piece. Okay, these. If you watched my last update, you will remember me mentioning a pawn shop that I usually don't frequent a lot, but I have been lately. and they have like a lot of DVDs, and it's like they have more than they can get rid of. So the guys usually ring them up for crazy deals like a quarter or 50 cents. And this time I stopped by and all the guys were like at the counters checking people out, and they were busy, and this lady walked up I had never seen before. And she walks up and says, "Can I help you?" And I was like, and I look over at the guys, I'm like, yeah, the guys usually give me pretty good deals on the movies. And I woke up with these 5 movies, and she goes, "Yeah, you can have them. Have a nice day." And I look at her like, what? She's like, "Have a nice day." And I'm like, well, you can't get much better than free, can you? And I left. Crazy. So I had Sharknado 3 in my hand, Black Friday on DVD, I had 2 seasons of Breaking Bad. The final season, which is like a second half of part 5, and I already had the other part, and part 4. So now all I need is season 3. And this one got mixed up in there. I meant to show it before. It came from the other pawn shop, and it was only $1, although it says Big Lots, $3. So Jackie Chan I didn't have. Railroad Tigers. But yeah, 2 seasons of Breaking Bad, Black Friday, and Sharknado 3 for free. Fucking crazy. So that's Breaking Bad, Black Friday, Sharknado 3, Railroad Tigers, 2 seasons of Boy Meets World, Clerks, Lisa Frankenstein, The Long Walk, Together, and Black Phone 2. Thanks for watching. Peace.